Hey Scrappers, Tom from rrcats.com, and today we are going to teach you all about different types of torpedo catalytic converters. Now, torpedo catalytic converters come off of Fords. It's almost 100% exclusive from Fords, generally from Econoline vans or other larger Ford engines. Now, if you look in front of me here, I have 4 different torpedo catalytic converters, and we're going to go over each of them, where to find serial numbers, and what to look for. Now, right off the bat, this is a torpedo catalytic converter which had the shield removed. So if you can see this cat here, this shield would have been on top of this one, and we know that these are Fords because of the slots and the dots, which Ford is known for very well. Now, if you had the shield removed, you would see the catalytic converter looking like this with biscuits inside. Each of these are a biscuit. Now, some cats have 2 of them, some of them have 3, and some of them have 4. But when you look at these, generally Ford has a serial number stamped on them. What's nice about having the shield on is you can see inside this slot here where the serial number is stamped right inside. While it's a little difficult to read, the serial numbers are in here, and by taking the shield off or bending them back like in this picture, you can see the different sets of serial codes. Now, these Ford torpedoes generally have 3 sets of numbers: 1, 2, and most of the time they're either underneath or above. F81A, 5E212, EC, then there's all other types of variations. We want to make sure that these serial codes are clearly sent to the team at rrcats.com, because one letter difference in these serial codes can really make a big money difference depending on where the metal markets are trading. So when you get torpedo catalytic converters and you want to say to yourself, how do I know it's worth a lot of money? Look for the serial code. 99% of Ford catalytic converters have the serial code on them. Occasionally it could be rubbed off, like we see on this cat. This cat had the serial numbers over here, but you can see how weather and corrosion really ate at it. But you can take things like chalk, paint, rub it off to get the serial code, and if you can't find it, our team will be able to look at this picture and still give you a price for that torpedo cat. Now, when you get this torpedo cat, we always recommend sending it in with the shield. This way we can see the slots and the dots, and it makes it easier. If you take it off, it's not the end of the world, but one thing you want to never, ever, ever, ever do is cut it open. Don't ever cut open torpedo cats and send us just the biscuits. You're going to be paid on a per pound basis for the biscuits, because we are not going to know what torpedo cat they came out of. Now, what we have here is another torpedo cat, and it is made by Ford. Coincidentally, though, this is more of an aftermarket torpedo cat. While it has the Ford stamp, it has the Ford logo on it, this is an aftermarket Ford, which was made probably for product recalls. It still has 4 biscuits, but you can see by the shell, and you can almost see just how these welds are on here, a little cheaper than most of the regular Fords. This was an aftermarket. Now, believe it or not, this would be worth 4 aftermarkets, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's almost like 4 cats. Now, a couple of other things that we always look for in Fords. Generally, the more expensive Fords have smaller pipes on both sides, and I'll show you right here. This is about a 3-inch pipe on this side and about a 3-inch pipe on this side also. These are generally more expensive torpedo units. Now let's play the pretend game, and let's pretend that this was an OEM. This is a cheaper torpedo cat. It has a wide mouth on one side. You can see it has an oval shape. I'll tilt it up so it gives you a better view. These wide sides, if this was OEM, are generally worth about half as much, if not less, than some of the ones that have smaller pipes on both sides. So these Ford torpedo cats come in all shapes, sizes, variations. So important things to look for: slots and dots on the shield, serial numbers stamped on the cats. Those are things that are going to help you get a quicker quote, a better quote, and make more money on any torpedo cat. But you're still going to have questions. It's not a problem. Reach out to us here at rrcats.com. We'll get you quotes, we'll answer your questions, and teach you more about Ford torpedo cats. We look forward to earning your business at rrcats.com today.